The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. And now an audible here into something else. Allen now looks to throw. Touchdown, Bills! Khalil Shakir from 4 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Well, now how about this return? And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. A couple of Bills team up to bring him down there. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8. Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. They'll give to Cook on the read option. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Allen. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And he is is out of bounds inside the 35. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they can at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
To the air, Allen. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Ravens have got it. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 12-yard
Allen.
line.
And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up
Allen going to change this at the line. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook as the first half is winding down. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime. Pass on for the extra point. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now it's Jackson. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. Wow, and that is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Henry up the middle. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
To throw is Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 27. Inside handoff, Henry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4.
I see the bunch of mean guys in the band that are tied. Don't know the west side, give a side dive. Anybody that I really recognize ain't
Throwing is Jackson. On target to his man, Likely. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson here is going to look to throw. That's caught. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Allen to throw it. For Killer here, it's complete. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor, and it's a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game, 1st and 10 here. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line. Give him 11 yards and time and a new set of downs. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go. And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Off the option, here's Henry.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Brings up
now 2nd and 4.
The 17-yard line.
Yo. 13. Hey, you at X.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's 1st down. Draw play. This is Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Jackson. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Henry. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Real quick. You. Middle. Hey. Sit up.
They'll give Henry another shot. And this time he is in. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. This time the extra point up and go. And that will make this a 4-point game.
21. Bills 17.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Throwing, Allen. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
That's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill when your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon. There's an incompletion right there.
To throw is Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Inside the 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick six.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only do they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick sixes, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Draymond Jones. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Here we go.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Throwing now is Allen. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during